Jesse Louis Jackson and I attended rival high schools. He up at Sterling in Greenville, I at Mather Academy in Camden. We played football and basketball against each other. Our teams did. Jesse was the star quarterback at Sterling. I was a prolific bench warmer at Mather. But the rivalry was there. He could play and I could yell. And then that relationship extended and even became more intense when he decided to go to North Carolina A&T, and I went to South Carolina State. We had an intense rivalry. But then, independent of each other, we both made a decision to become a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. And it was in that brotherhood that we developed a love and respect that lasted throughout the ages. His mother, Helen, was one of my best friends. Jesse and I had to get along because Helen willed it. When I ran the statewide office, she and Lotta Gibson with fried chicken when I was in Greenville. But when I was down in Georgetown, I never shall forget the night we kicked off a big rally in Georgetown. And I looked, and who was walking into the door of that church? But Helen and Lotta Gibson had driven all the way from Greenville to Georgetown to help me launch my political career. I had no way of knowing that I would live to serve in Congress with their grandsons. And our children would develop a friendship. When I walked over to speak to Jesse Jr. just a few minutes ago, he says, I've been talking with Mignon, my eldest. This is a friendship that spans generations. I opened the program 2 nights ago, quoting from an iconic pamphlet, words written at the time this country was trying to give birth to itself. 1776. In about 5 months, we are going to be celebrating the 250th anniversary of this country's existence. And I quoted Thomas Paine's famous words when he wrote, "These are times that try men's souls. Summer soldiers and sunshine patriots will, in the crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman, for tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. Because Jesse Louis Jackson was not a summer soldier. He was not a sunshine patriot. He stood the times, and because of his efforts, I am able to sit where I sit today. I can remember those battles to get rid of winner-take-all elections. Who precipitated that? Jesse Louis Jackson. And I don't care what anybody may say you to the contrary. Were it not for proportional voting in our primaries, Barack Obama never would have gotten the nomination to be president of the United States of America. It was when we got rid of those winner-take-all elections that Jesse was the precipitator of. I hear people talking all the time these days about proportional voting and how new that is. Ain't new. Jesse gave birth to it all. And so I'm pleased to be here today and to be a part of this service and thank this family for what they have meant to me and my family. There's an emotional connection that's hard to explain sometimes. But then several days ago, I got a phone call. I was just about to step into a breakfast. I didn't recognize the number because he wasn't using his phone. But something told me to answer that call. And it was Andy Young telling me that his condition would not allow him to withstand going to Chicago, but he wanted to come here to South Carolina today to be a part of this. And I told him, Andy, I'm almost 10 years your junior. And so I know what it is not to be able to withstand crowds and cold weather anymore. Come on over to South Carolina and I will yield you the balance of my time if I have not used it all. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Young.